In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a man named Arjun. He was a simple farmer known for his kindness and hard work. Arjun's farm was his life, and he worked tirelessly, sowing seeds, watering his crops, and tending to the land. Despite the long hours and hard labor, he was always content. However, he carried a heavy burden on his heart, a burden of distrust. Many years ago, Arjun had trusted a close friend, Karan, with his savings, thinking that he could help grow his wealth. However, Karan betrayed his trust, mismanaging the money, leaving Arjun with nothing. This betrayal shattered Arjun's faith in people, and he became wary of trusting anyone, keeping his emotional guarded. One day, Arjun's crop was destroyed by a severe storm. His land was ruined, and he had no way to replant. He was devastated. With no other options, he decided to travel to the city to seek help from a wealthy businessman who had once promised to support local farmers. Arjun's journey was long, and his heart was heavy with doubt. Would the businessman truly help him, or would he turn him away like everyone else? As he approached the gates of the city, a feeling of uncertainty filled him, but he knew he had no choice but to try. When he reached the businessman's estate, he was greeted by a kind old man who took one look at Arjun and sighed, "I know why you have come. Don't worry, I will help you." Arjun hesitated, unsure whether he could believe the man's word. The old man led Arjun to the businessman's office, where the businessman greeted him warmly. "I have heard for your troubles, Arjun." The businessman sighed, "I have been through hardship myself, and I know how hard it can be to find hope in times of despair. But I also believe in the power of trust and faith." Arjun looked at him, still skeptical. "How can I trust you?" he asked. "I have been betrayed before." The businessman smiled gently. "Trust is not about the other person. It's about believing in yourself and having the faith to take the first step. I understand your pain, but you cannot carry that burden forever. Sometimes you need to trust again to move forward." For the first time in years, Arjun felt something stir in his heart. The businessman extended a hand of friendship, offering Arjun a loan to rebuild his farm and even advising him to know better farming techniques. Slowly, over time, Arjun realized that the businessman's actions were signs he had given him a second chance, not only to rebuild his life but also to rebuild his ability to trust again. Months later, Arjun's farm flourished and he began to succeed once more. More importantly, he learned that while betrayal could hurt, holding on to trust and faith was the key to moving forward. He had learned to trust people again, not blindly, but with the wisdom that it was better to give trust and build relationships than to live a life of constant fear and isolation. Moral: trust and faith are essential for progress in life. While betrayal may cause pain, Holding on to trust allows us to grow, rebuild, and create meaningful connections. The power to trust again lies within us, and it is through trust that we find true strength.